Hello Srinivasa, good evening, welcome to the live stream. Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Like yesterday, is there any lag today? Now quickly in the comment section, I'll conduct a poll. Please tell me what is your view. Quickly participate in the poll and let me know what is your view. And meanwhile, I'll discuss about my view. Now traders, first I have taken 1 hour time frame chart. In 1 hour time frame, what you can see, this zone has been an area where continuously sellers has been putting pressure in the market. Before that, what is the area? It is this zone. 88,250 zone is where continuously market fell. Again at the zone, it formed a double top and it fell. So this I'm considering as a seller's pressure zone in the market. Okay. Meanwhile, this zone I have considered as a supporting zone because this is where buyers started to put pressure. After retest, this zone again was respected and buyers put pressure in the market. So on a 1 hour time frame chart, this is the buying pressure zone and this is the seller's pressure zone. So 1 hour time frame we are not going to trade, but still let's understand that this is a selling pressure zone. Now let me switch to 3 minutes time frame. On 3 minutes time frame, what we can see, market has been trading in a symmetric pattern. In symmetric pattern, what is the problem? First thing you see, this is the support, this is the resistance, and range is becoming tight. This means market is in a tight range where it can give a breakout or a breakdown. Okay, that is the possibility. In symmetric pattern, both the side movement is possible. On a higher time frame, we know this upper zone is the seller's pressure zone. So all of these factors we have taken into consideration. So please mark the symmetric pattern zone in your chart. Recently market on a lower time frame, you can see it is forming higher lows and higher highs. Still a higher high is pending for market to give a breakout. I feel if market moves up from the upper level, again there can be some kind of correction. And here as of now, you can see in recent swing market is respecting 0.618 level. So in case there is a spike, that short momentum we can try to capture, but from this zone only, if market rejects, we cannot get proper risk reward for the trade. So basic factors, everything we have taken into consideration. Let us start looking at global market data. I hope today there is no lag like yesterday. Dow Jones as of now, it is 1.1% down. And if I go on a 5 minutes time frame chart, recently market was on a downtrend, and I feel maybe they can push the market little more higher, somewhere near 40,000 level. They can push it back towards the downside. There's just an expectation from my end, not necessary market has to do similar kind of movement. And if I look at S&P 500, let me switch to 5 minutes time frame chart. It has opened with a slight gap up. Is the data updated? Not yet. Give me a second. Okay. So S&P 500, yeah. If I say S&P 500, it's opened with a slight gap up and it is trying to hold on to the upper range. My expectation is if market moves up also, at some point of time it has to correct. Possibility of breaking this level to a certain extent according to me is low. I can be wrong, but initially I'm going with a similar kind of expectation. And same thing with this one, Nasdaq, 5 minutes time frame. Market is opened with a gap up, so maybe market might not target the buyers here, but little it can move towards the upside. Maybe near the psychological level we can see some rejection. So this is my expectation. All the index might slightly move towards the upside and later it can correct. So this upside move, should we capture or not? Should we really plan for an upside move? That is what we need to wait and see. Around 52 people are bullish about the market. Now in the comment section, let me know, is my view clear? What I'm thinking? I'm thinking that the market is in symmetric pattern range. It might move up, but at some point of time it will correct. So this is my expectation. In case market is making a bigger fall or things like that, yes, view will change a bit. Based on that, I might change for a bearish view also. Now at this breakdown, many people, you see, considering this as support 1, support 2, support 3, people might think about entering the market. So when market is very close to this zone, it's respecting 786 level. This one, S&P 500, Nasdaq is flat. I'm just thinking if there is an opportunity towards the upside, maybe we will try to capture or wait for breakout to fail and then look for bearish trade. Hi sir, good evening from Praveen. Praveen sir, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Happy to have you. Vinod sir, Sheila Muthu ma'am, you're back finally. Yesterday you were not there. Okay. Thanks for joining the live stream. Arvindan sir, Karthik sir, Manoj sir, Chandru, everyone, welcome to the live stream. We'll wait for some time. Recently market has tried to break this level, but it has held on to this zone. Is it going to attract buyers and fall? Then we will go for bearish setup. In case here it is showing any bullishness, we'll wait for some time and then see if we really want to capture the upside move. Better to wait till breakdown failure. I did the same mistake today, not to wait till the breakdown and trapped with the bullish moment. We'll wait, sir. We will wait. Now in recent time, what I'll draw this Fibonacci level. Okay, this is a recent swing. Market is respecting 0.786 level, so that's kind of okay for us. Confidence is not coming on the bullish side only because I feel it will move up and then later correct. How much far will it move up to this zone, or if it's giving a breakout bigger movement, I'm okay to keep trailing the stop loss and going. Global market is kind of neutral. We will see. What is this? Around 3%. Nasdaq. Gap up. Market is kind of correcting a bit. It's coming gap up. That means there is a gap here. Market is trying to fill this gap. Let it sustain, correct. Maybe we will see about that after some time. Do you think S&P 500 will cover the gap? S&P 500. S&P 500. 5 minutes time frame. After opening, it is coming down. The possibility, yes, it can cover the gap. You look for bearish opportunities based on S&P 500 only. Let's say after covering this gap, market corrects. Later it goes below 236 level of Fibonacci. Maybe we can try for bearish trade. It's holding on to 0.786 level nicely as of now. Symmetric pattern range, no traders, both the side movement is possible. Hello all, please like the stream. Around 60 people watching the live stream, only 24 likes. Support the channel, traders, come on. So everything is like kind of neutral itself. Just fill the gap. This one candle we will wait, traders. I'll switch to 1 minute time frame. Okay. Is it okay to trade with 0.5 lot of BTC? It depends on your experience. At the initial stage, I will just suggest you to trade with, let's say, 100 lots. You can choose 100 lots here. Are you asking about 0.5 BTC or 0.5 lots? Why Nifty shot up in intraday low to 500 points? Please explain. For me also, that is a problem, traders. See, bearish trade first I took. I was waiting to enter the exit from the trade. Quickly there was a reversal. I've waited for a little longer from the resistance. Bank Nifty fell, Nifty came to cost. I said people who wants to exit, please exit. I'll come back to Nifty and Bank Nifty. Just give me some time. Looking at this, anyone has carry forward their positions overnight. I think after a long weekend, they might be, in good trouble. I would not suggest anyone to trade with 0.5 BTC as long as you do not have the necessary experience, right? Initially, I think at least you have to trade with 100 quantity. If that is making you comfortable, you're happy with that, you can try. Next update yourself to 150, then 200. Slowly and gradually you please increase. At a shot, please don't start trading with 0.5 BTC. How to customize the candle time? Is it possible? Candle time, you just choose the timings here. Zero point. Which points is this? Now traders, there's just how much? 180, 190 points. It's gone. Around 200 points. 200 points. I'm thinking to go bearish only when market goes below this, right? Market has given a breakdown. It might have trapped some people. Later it can go for recovery. If that is the case, bullish moment I will miss. So 200 points, if I take a risk here placing stop loss, maybe if the market goes up we will capture that. In case stop loss hits, I will exit and quickly switch to bearish trade. So I'm just thinking about that. So for different time frame, like 2 minutes or others. Oh, before I enter this movement happened, traders. I think here you will have multiple options. Whatever options here you have, you choose between that itself. There's no point in looking at the market in 2 minutes because many people don't look at the market in 2 minutes time frame. This is how much points? 200. Again, it's come to the symmetric pattern range itself. If I had entered here, stop loss would have been a reasonable one. Nasdaq. It has filled the gap, so it's showing some. After filling the gap, it is showing some bullishness. Nasdaq, I mean. S&P 500. Someone asked, will it fill the gap? I think it has almost filled the gap. It came down, filled the gap, and quick reversal. Let market show pressure from the upper level. I'll look for bearish trade. I'll go for 3 minutes time frame, just in case. Number of people who's bullish, they have reduced their percentage to 44. Those of you watching the live stream, if you wish to support the channel, please do that by liking this video. Motivates me also to come live regularly. I'm thinking to go bearish only below this zone, because market is there at the symmetric pattern range support itself. So if it has trapped people, again it has to move a bit higher. From the upper level it can correct. Global market is not giving proper idea. It has filled the gap. From here, is it going to show some recovery and correct, or directly it is going to go up like our Indian market? What kind of crazy market was it? How many people captured movement in Indian market? I personally, I could not. I got opportunity at the initial stage only to book 30 to 40 points, that's all, on the bearish side. I had taken trade on the bearish side, but I did not exit because I was expecting around 70 points. So this market is kind of showing some retracement in a proper area itself. Why don't I check? Everything is filled. How much points is this? If we get a closing, so let me sell around 150. Support level is there. That is the only concern. Let me see traders with some time. Let me see how much is the range. 166 points. So at least if I give 260 points, that is decent. Candle is strong. Market has corrected. This one is 618 level. How much liquidity more does it want to move? Breakdown. Test. This one failed. If it comes below the zone, little more confidence we will have. Risk reward here, it is decent actually, just 260 points. We'll wait, traders, we'll wait for a bit. Booked only 20 points, closed early, but the strike went up to 300 points. See, there is no point in thinking how much strike price went. If the opportunity is missed, it is missed itself. We can't keep dreaming that, okay, market went so much high, if I had held on to the trade, very big movement we will capture. During the market time, what decision you take, that's all matters. Don't put yourself down. Okay, if you think, okay, at that point of time booking 20 points, 30 points was reasonable for you, you have done it. No point in going back to the past and thinking I should have done this and done that. Why do you think it will go bearish? Why I think market is in a symmetric pattern range. Initially, if it had given a breakout, right, retest, given a breakout, okay, at the upper level I would have expected some kind of rejection somewhere near the seller's pressure zone. Seller's pressure zone is too far, I understand. Here, if market gives a breakout, the seller who's here, he is strong, he might push the market towards the downside. He's done that twice. This seller might give up. As long as this seller doesn't give up, I feel market to a certain extent can be bearish itself. I'm not completely saying okay market will be bearish, because symmetric pattern is there on a 3 minutes time frame, both the side movement is possible. That's what I've been telling from beginning. But which side should I take the trade? It is mostly because bearish side. On the bearish side, because when the market opened, it is holding on to the lower level, it is attracting people. So if it falls, then maybe bigger movement, the support might not be respected, bigger momentum towards the downside market can get prepared for. But at this zone there is no confidence to enter bearish trade. One time breakdown trapped them, second time breakdown market is trying to trap them, and I think this is somewhat recent swing. This is 786 level of Fibonacci. So here I'm thinking of taking small risk. It's only because of this zone, and this zone, it is creating some kind of confusion. By the time we think, the market is kind of moving. Did smart money concept only trap retail? Don't they trap each other? How many people you think is... See, we are learning certain concepts. Even we ideally get trapped. For example, let's say market gave a breakdown, right? We would enter, let's say I entered saying that okay, market can reverse from here. Sometimes the big players did not wanted to exit here. They wanted to push the market even lower. At that time, if I am following the smart money concept or stop loss hunting concept, even I get trapped. Sometimes I might think, okay, the support and resistance level might not work that much, but sometimes it will work also. Previously, let's say channel pattern, for example, used to work 8 to 9 times before, I'm saying. But after more people coming in, learning all this concept, this channel pattern, all of these things are just working for 2 times or 3 times. If it doesn't work like that, more people will not show interest in these kind of patterns, right? So the amount of times the patterns working has significantly reduced. But when it works and we are taken opposite direction trade, even we get trapped. If you are asking about big players, all they try to do is take retailers, this one itself, FIIs and DIIs. Most of the time competition might be between FII and DII, but more liquidity where retail traders is participating more, that also market will factor in. Between 15 to 2, market is below. Let me see what is our setup saying. This is showing a nice range. This traders, I'll just go for a buy trade now. Okay, stop loss, I'm going to place it very small here. I'm going to reduce that stop loss also. Our setup is saying there is a chance of market moving towards the upside. That too, it is playing between this zone. I want to go bearish only below this zone. Until then, one attempt on the bullish side I will do. If that fails, I'll switch my view to bearish. Long position, the stop loss. This can be the target. Breakdown failed, again breakdown failed. This area it has to break traders. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll not be available tomorrow because I think I'm informed already. I'll be going for that operation for that kidney stone that I have. So I'll be taking rest on Saturday and Sunday, and Monday I'll be back. So anyways, our market is holiday tomorrow, so nothing to concentrate in, nothing to do with our markets. Only crypto market live I won't be able to come because of this reason. From Monday as usual 7 o'clock we will meet. Okay, good luck with the surgery, sir. Hope you will recover soon. Yeah, it is non-invasive, so technology has developed a lot. I'm going to the best doctors as possible. As per my research, he's a wonderful doctor, hopefully. So what is up with this market? 0.4, 0.5, -1. I think before yesterday Jerome Powell's meeting itself, I believe I had told nicely they will take the market towards the upside and they will push it. My target exactly where I placed, from there only market started reversing. I don't know how many people noticed that. Get well soon. Okay, thank you everyone. I think this is very minor, this one surgery, nothing to. Okay. Thank you for the support. Now my plan is very simple. In case market is attracted to people here, 2 times it has trapped bearish traders. From here, if it continues the trend, okay, I will capture the movement up to this zone. By the time it moves up to this area only, I'll start trailing my stop loss to cost or things like that. But by chance market goes below this zone, okay, until it goes below this zone, I'll not be planning for any bearish trade. If it goes below this zone, retest shows continuation, then I'll focus on bearish trade. Okay, what he said there is not going to be any rate cut as of now, because one of the main reason is he's not able to judge how the inflation is going to be because of the tariff plans whatever Trump is imposing. Too much of volatility, all those things is happening in the market, so this is not the right time. He might have cut the interest rate by 0.25 at least if Trump had been quiet, if he had not done anything. But from his end, we cannot stop that guy. He is like that. But nowadays, you can see initially the 2-3 updates, whatever he gave, market took it very seriously. Some of the updates, what he is imposing, China is not factoring in that, right? Even they are trying to show their strength. Lot of advertisement related to how, you know, US companies is making tremendous money by manufacturing things in China, all those things and all. They're doing that. And also I think recently they have done one more thing, saying that for US people who's coming from US, Europe, for them 72 hours visa free transit where they can come and do shopping in China. All of these products what they manufacture. Many people are taking that also into consideration. From their end, whatever possible, they're putting pressure from their end also. See, there is no proper sync between Trump and Jerome Powell. Okay, so Trump is just waiting for Jerome Powell to serve his notice and then exit. Then he will get in someone from his this one whom he wants. That time he will start cutting interest rates as well. That is my understanding. This level, too much market is holding traders. Too much. It gives a breakdown also, some kind of confirmation I will get to go on the bearish side. After filling this gap, it's forming something like that. It's creating, market is trying to create liquidity, traders, before it makes a bigger move. I think this will take the stop loss. Honestly speaking, I place the stop loss here because I don't want to give a bigger stop loss for the bullish trade. I don't want to keep my stop loss somewhere here. Small stop loss, if it's correcting from here, if it's bouncing, fine for me. I don't want to keep my stop loss here because mind is a bit tuned towards the bearish side. So when it shifts to bearish side, then maybe I'll place my stop loss little higher also, no problem. But for this bullish trade, I don't want to give bigger stop loss. Let's say I give my stop loss here. Okay. Then what I should do, I should change my reward up to this upper level. So much market will move or not, I have less confidence that market will go again to the selling pressure zone. If it is going fine, I'll keep trailing the stop loss and going. But the way how market is behaving right now, I feel the sellers who are here already, they have started to put pressure in the market. Maybe to trap some people, it might give a breakout and correct from top. That is my personal opinion. So small stop loss, reasonable target, maybe 1:2. If I'm able to capture that, okay. If these sellers are strong, if they want to push the market even lower, that time I'll change my view to bearish and go according to that. This is the support level which I'm thinking if market breaks and shows continuation, I will take bearish trade. Okay, this setup did not go as per the plan. Recent area. So less pressure is there a bit. Is in support zone, respecting this level, shows continuation, then okay to go for bearish trade. Continuation. I have placed the order. Trail the stop loss. I will trail the stop loss a bit more. Once market shows any continuation. So if now it is showing 1:1, that's, if it shows any, for time being, I'll keep this. I'll keep trailing and going. Okay. Let me see what exactly I can decide as the target for the trade. $3,000. to 3,900. Risk reward is not setting properly, no traders for this trade. Bigger move comes, that's fine. Will market go to 83,600 soon? Let this be as it is. As of now, risk reward is not that great. Let it show continuation. I'll trail the stop loss. At this point of time, if it corrects also, I have to give some buffer for the market. So let the stop loss be there itself. Global market. In the supporting zone. How many of you have entered the trade along with me? I don't like it when the risk reward is not decent. Okay. This 83,900 range. This range I'll just mark and keep. This range is kind of troubling area. We will do one thing. We'll trail our stop loss as much as possible. Target will keep trailing and going. Whatever moment we want, it goes, we will try to capture that. This can be the next pressure zone, so be a bit careful here. Whatever profit you make, you want, if you're a safe trader, if market reaches here, you decide your exit. Let me switch to setup. Okay, fine. I'll switch to 3 minutes time frame, because too many candles, when someone see, you might extra buffer. How much I can keep? I can keep up to this buffer. So much buffer is enough, traders. Stop loss, you see, it is around 84. You see here, what is my stop loss? 84,390. That's the maximum stop loss I'll give. If the market goes as per the direction, I will keep trailing and going. we will reduce our risk little more. Point in holding the trade for keeping a bigger stop loss. If this, after this, if market has to continue, it has to continue. Little above I've kept the stop loss. That is fine. This breakdown would attract some people to enter bearish trade. That's why buying pressure little we can see here. Hopefully it goes below this. If it goes below this, then market is not targeting people here. It is trying to target people at this zone. Hopefully let it show continuation. Continuation is good. We'll reduce our risk for this trade. Okay. I'll keep my target little longer, but this is the area for safe traders to exit. Okay. Safe traders, if market comes here, you exit. It is the 83,600. Okay. This is the target I will place. Now for me, I basically, this is kind of a risk-free trade, $75 for $22 risk. And also is not. This candle though has to show some continuation. Little late entry means so much problem it will create. Here some sellers would have entered looking at this red candle. That's why market is trying to trap them. Up to this zone, I've kept the stop loss, reduced the risk as much as possible. See, not going to complicate anything with this trade. I don't want to place my stop loss here also. The breakdown has happened. If it has to continue, it has to continue. Check US market. In US market, what is happening, sir? US market also is in a nice range. Continuous buying has happened here. Hopefully if it comes up to this zone to fill the gap also, that would be a good thing, good support for my trade also. S&P 500 you want me to see? I think that is also recovered up to 0.5 to 618 level. If it falls from here, that's good thing for us. That will support our trade. Points. Today's market is not giving us big profits. At the same time, stop loss also is not too much for today. As always, I am. Okay. Hopefully, you have seen the stop loss where I have placed. I don't want to give a bigger stop loss for this trade. What was here, I've trailed income, selling pressure is there. From here, if market really, if it wants to reverse up to this zone, I'm okay to give the stop loss. Because if it reverses, let's say if this was just to attract bearish traders, from here, if it is reversing, why I have to give bigger stop loss? Here I've given, if sellers are strong, let them push the market from this zone itself. So personally, I'm also not suggesting anyone to place a stop loss, bigger stop loss than this zone. I hope it will reach your recent target. Hopefully, sir, we will see. The thing is flat. It's also is kind of recovery it has done, how much of a movement it did. What is this one's problem? What, see, I look at Nasdaq, S&P 500 and all as a reference point. Same way, what do you guys look at? I think some people say they look at XRP and things like that. For me, it did not work out. Along with that, parallelly along with BTC, what other things do you look at? If you let me know, I might go and see, is that really okay to, look into that. Crude, you compare crude with BTC. I'm not asking what and all you trade with. I'm asking to get the sense of BTC, what and all do you look at? Like I look at Nasdaq and S&P 500 to understand the market sentiment a bit. Same way, what do you guys look at? Nothing, only BTC chart. Okay. Today's market candles and all is not that big, right? 100 points, 150 points, like that only movement it is doing. But series of candles, if you see also, it is just 400, 500 points. Yesterday and all, you could see each candle making 300, 350 points. So the risk for this trade is around $17. Reward is $75. Okay. If you want to know where I have placed the target, you can see 83,677. Stop loss is 84,297. For safe traders, already I have mentioned this is the target zone. Liquidation heat map to see whether most of the liquidity is present in long side or short side. Okay. There is it would be interesting if you're interested, you can connect with me via Zoom. Maybe if there is something interesting from what you say, if it is okay, somewhere I can implement it in my this one, I'll try to do that. I want to understand your way of looking at the heat map also. Are you, if you're down for it, maybe you and I can get on a Zoom call. We can discuss on that, and then I can get that information from you. Maybe I will share it with everyone also. Would you be interested in that? Let me know. So you're the best traders because you always focus on stop loss. You're stop loss. I'm focusing only because initial days too much I have taken, no beating. Initial 1-2 years. So from that I have learned. It is not that I have some kind of better psychology or something. I have learned certain things the hard way. So what's up with this market? Give a nice entry. Okay, Dheeraj sir, that WhatsApp number what you see on the screen, you connect with me. Okay, maybe Sunday after the surgery, if I'm okay, I'll connect with you, or else somewhere during the weekdays only we can do that. How to find seller zone, buyer zone? See, market previously it had respected this zone. Okay, it moved towards the upside. Maybe this can be a buyer zone. On a higher time frame, the buyer zone is too far. Where is it? It is here. On a higher time frame, buyer zone is somewhere here. If this is just a range, market is just in a range and it wants to make a bigger move, it might come down to 79,000 also. But I cannot say this on intraday basis because on a 1 hour time frame, if I show it to you, you will understand. You can see this is where buyers got activated. They held on to the market, formed a double bottom here. They pushed. So buyers are interested to enter at this zone. Initial buyers are interested to enter at this zone. Okay, sellers, you can see continuously sellers are putting pressure here. If sellers are more strong, they will put pressure. The seller who is strong, for him, he will not allow usually the market to reach up to this zone. If it's very strong near the upper level itself, he will push more pressure. He will put more pressure. What is this market up to? Breakdown, recent swing breakdown. All this would have attracted people. Even if there is a pullback, safe zone, and then correction. Solana views. Okay. Let's see Ethereum. Ethereum's it is not yet come here. I think sellers are putting pressure from top. So if it corrects from this zone also, it has chance of moving up to this zone. 1554. It might hold on to this range and give a breakdown. If it moves up later, if it gives a breakdown, then we can plan for a bearish trade here. Ethereum, Solana has corrected a bit based on the recent swing. If you see, I think it is somewhere near the buying zone. $618 level it has broken. It is better in Solana not to plan for any trade within the zone. This is resistance, this is resistance. So be a bit careful, traders. Consider this as a no trading zone as of now. Selling pressure is there, but I'm saying after from the zone, any pullback later, any bearish setup, then you can look into that, take that into consideration. I'll go to BTC. As available now, sir, have you drawn support and resistance level as available now in 1 hour time frame? See, 1 hour time frame, this is the resistance, and support level is this 79,000. That is the main support on a 1 hour time frame. I don't know today if market is overnight it's going to make a bigger momentum like this. All those things I'm not aware of. I have set a decent stop loss target which I feel market has potential of achieving. If possible, I will remove this target if market makes a bigger momentum. Saying I'll remove this target and take that $17 risk and leave the trade as it is. But for that, at least it has to come here, right? Because here it has attracted some bearish traders to hunt them little more movement. If it wants, it can do. So I cannot change the stop loss for this trade. Gold, what to say? It is gold is rocking, traders. Gold is rocking. I don't think here it's correcting, but you see on a daily time frame what kind of movement market is doing. It's, let's say it's here, it comes up to 50-60% of the zone, 3,280. From there it can reverse. That possibility is there. 3,280 can might be the next support. It breaks 83,000, bigger move is possible as it is forming channel pattern in daily time frame. Let it, yeah, it's, I've seen this range. This one is a symmetric pattern range. Channel pattern on a what time frame you said? Daily time frame. First let it achieve this target. If you want, let's say you place the stop loss and you leave the market as it is. $17 risk, bigger movement you want to capture, you capture. Only existing setup how to manage as of now I can discuss. Daily time frame and all, if I go, it is too complicated. I'm taking setup trades based on 3 minutes, 1 minute time frame. I cannot set target on a daily time frame, right? That is one concern. To give this target one only, how long this market is taking, huh? Capturing 1,000 points in today's market, very difficult. We have to just leave off the trade as it is and see why Indian market went up today. Nicely they have pushed the banking sector. The surprising thing is my portfolio, I have very strong fundamental stocks. Okay, those stocks, even though market has moved so much, right, Today I did not see any big profits. Majority of the profits has come only through gold bees. Let's say I could only see 2% return in the overall profit, and some of my people whom I know who has taken stocks which are not great in P value, the promoter of the company is not that great. I personally do not trade in public sector bank. I do not invest in public sector bank. All of those things and all, nicely they have taken up traders. Anyways, a result is going to come out. HDFC bank, all of those things, the results, I think it's going to come out. People might not think about already at the upper level they have taken the market. If they have shorted the market at the upper level, because of that news, if market opens with gap down, then I don't know, bigger movement is possible. I can be wrong, but this movement you see, is it proper price action? You tell me. Is it proper price action? While our Indian market is performing like that, today our Indian market was performing like BTC. BTC is performing like Indian market. Any chance of dump in Indian market? I feel so. Nothing has changed in market dynamics. Okay. Some people might say, okay, the results are great. Maybe results are great, but many people already know the next first quarter of 2025, the results will not be great for majority of the companies. They're just pumping the market. It's definitely coming in Nifty. Whatever it is, with that hope, I will not take overnight risk. I'll just fresh mind. Let GIF Nifty show some indication. Let our support and resistance level say that there is a possibility. Based on that, I will take. Today's market, based on the setup only, I took. But for me, I had to book loss. But good thing is I exited at the right time based on my risk reward. I think after I gave my update, somewhere around 11:56 only, I gave up, because 11:56 only market is moving so violently. If it is around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, I would have thought, okay, there is a possibility of correction. Maybe, even though I don't wait, I prefer to close my trade after 2 o'clock, I would have waited. But 11:30 only, if it's giving that much of high moves, then still there is next 2 hours I can't keep holding on to the trade. That did not make sense. I gave up. One way is never safe. Intraday players make good profit. Follow. Sometimes what they do after this big move, market will open with gap down. Throughout the day it will hold. Throughout the day without making any big movement. Next day it will indicate a gap up. Okay, people will think, right, this is a good level. Market is holding strong. After that, slowly one day correction, people will hold on, thinking this is the base. Next, market will open near the base itself, then continuous fall. So many times I've seen that. Market wants liquidity, it will go where liquidity is. Maybe it will take some time, things like that, all those things we can say. But finally, where liquidity is there, that is where market goes. That's why to a certain extent, I follow price action and stop loss hunting. I mean, sir, definitely one way is not right. And in Indian market, I feel today a bit stubborn. I was right with the setup which I had. A little bit stubborn I was to hold on to the trade. Maybe some days, 1 or 2 days in a month like that I become. So that is something even I have to work on. Market is coming close to this danger zone, traders. I don't know from here it will reverse or anything. If you consider yourself as safe trader, you book your this one profit and exit here. Okay, this was my initial first target. Up to this zone will the market come? It's kind of if you want, if you're a safe trader, you exit here. Okay, I'll just 83,200. Market has, let's say, achieved the target. It has come here. I've extended my target. Okay, who wants to exit, book the profit now? Go ahead. 83,200 was the previous support. This is the support. So now this new target, what I have set to achieve that, it's seeming like 50-50. But since I have nothing to lose in this trade, $17 is the risk, $100 is the target. We will see, traders. Target achieved now. Okay, market is near the support. If you consider yourself as safe, please book exit. SL2 cost to cost. SL2 cost to cost problem is if it moves up for a retest, it will hit the cost to cost and then correct. So little buffer I have given, that's all. Breakdown. This level also market reached. This can be the make or break level. If it is make or break level, see, my setup here is done for you guys, whatever I said. I'm just holding on because market has shown some bearishness. It has corrected a bit. Potential is there, 50-50%. Additional whatever is there, I'll try to hold. Okay, for your case, I will do it cost to cost. Okay. This is the market is very slow, traders. So if you want to exit, it has given a movement of 500 points. Book that and go. 5 minutes, 8 p.m. candle high, sir. This one. Let it be, traders. Where will it go? $10 is the risk. I'm okay to take that risk. Don't worry about that. Now, if someone is holding the trade, if you consider yourself safe, maybe place off your stop loss here. There is nothing for you to lose. Already target achieved. Either you will book the target, additional movement if you want, you will capture. That's it. Do that if you wish. How many of you booked the target? Market is near the support. How many of you booked the target? I have kept target little lower because I am a stupid person. I can see the support, still I have kept a bigger target. There is just 40-50% chance of market coming up to this zone. How many of you booked? Tell me. Yesterday, after hitting your trailing, market gave a nice bullish move. Yes, around 100 points is what I was able to capture. Sorry, $100, but market went another. It gave another 500 points moment. It did. Usually I don't keep trailing my stop loss at all because risk is already decided. But when I come live for you guys, I have to make small changes. I have to keep my stop loss here, all those things I have to do. So little for the sake of this one, I make some changes. Because you might say, okay, market reversed, right? It would have, you made so much profit. Why? Forget about that profit. Until I book that, profit is not mine. Told you, who wants to book here, book. If you're booked, fine. If you're not booked, global market bearish. It's time frame. 1 minute. Correction. 50% correction zone. You can hold on for some. Buyers getting activated. Definitely this is a strong green candle, right? If this candle was to attract weak players coming to this zone, if it wanted to attract buyers and shows continuation, okay, fine. Or else I'll give this stop loss. I will exit. Okay. Why still holding, sir? I'm holding because I don't want to book my profit here. We have got into the trend. If it wants to take the stop loss, let it take, because stop loss is just $10. Okay. If there is a chance of making profit, there is a chance of making $150. So it's all about probability is there or not. 50% chance. If it hits the stop loss, I will close. That's it. I took trade in gold as per your explanation. 50% bounce back from previous candle. You took trade in gold? What the heck? Proper, this area one chance market gave, this area one chance market gave. So 2 times also whoever wanted to exit, you could have exited. I told you there's 50% chance. Just please select the status if you see. Okay. Okay, how many of them just chill booked? Praveen Kumar sir booked. Done sir, thank you. Muthu Selvan booked. Karthikeyan booked. I am Dana still holding. Anyone trailing up to this zone also? Somewhere small profit, that's it. You would have exited. I'll see traders if the setup goes up to this zone. Okay, it's my stop loss. I will exit. If this is just a pullback correction, let's say, what is the recent swing? Recent swing, this is close to up to 382 level. If it's going up to 382 level, correcting, good for me. If it's not doing that, hitting the stop loss, going up, if it goes up to 50%, okay, that's good, but my stop loss is little below 50% itself. So I expect hopefully market from 382 level. If it corrects, I'll just leave the trade as it is. Trailed SL to cost. If it hits it, it is fine. Okay. Where is the stop loss? Stop loss for me, I have kept at 84,250. Okay, 84,250 is my stop loss. My target is 83,500. Up to that zone. Stop loss hits, I will exit. If target hits, if it comes to this target, anyways, I'll trail off the stop loss here and I keep holding on to the trade. Something like that only I'll be doing. Now it is going up to the resistance. We'll see traders if market is going to correct from here or it's going to take my stop loss and then correct. Both of the things I'm okay with. What is, it's coming back to neutral case. It might be a bounce back. Those of you watching the live stream, if you're making use of the content setups, the views that I'm sharing, support the channel by liking the video. After liking the video, please mention your name in the comment section so that the top 5 names, I will announce your name. Okay, mention your name in the comment section, traders. Jairam booked. Ganesh Aravind sir booked. Lakshmi Reddy sir, thank you so much for liking the live stream. Shinglamoy. There's no message or anything from you, sir. Just like the video. I'm at cost to cost now. This market still Nasdaq. Nothing great. It is just the same range itself. Pranav sir, thank you so much. Shiva MS sir, thank you so much. You booked? At what level did you book? Did you exit here? More than 3-4 times I said exit here. Okay. For those of you who booked, good for you, sir. Happy for you. It is holding on at 382 level, but nothing is for sure as long as there is a red candle like this. Imagine me drawing a red candle like this and market forming the same candle. That would be great, right? Three eight two level is my last hope. My stop loss is little below 0.5 level itself. Hopefully traders, if it sustains, fine. If not, I'll book that $10 loss and exit. Space. It has gap here to fill. Now looking at US market, not getting so much clarity, but we'll just focus on this one itself. Global markets are done flat, but SGX Nifty is shooting up. I don't take this as a reference point because it has nothing to do with the global market sentiment. Okay, it is useful for us or people who's investing there. See if there is if Nifty is shooting up, let's say banks are going to, whoever is going to announce their results, let's say it is going to be a very positive one. Based on that, they are already pushing the market towards the upside. At the upper level, they will book the profits. When is HDFC Bank result? I think it is tomorrow, or I don't know exactly. Just whoever wants, you can go and have a look. Again, buying pressure candle. Raja sir, hello, welcome to the live stream. From last 4 months, a live stream is not reaching more than 100 itself. I'm sure if I do it in Hindi to a certain extent, in 4 months it will grow. Trying my best to keep things in English itself, but so do you have any tips for developing patience based on your experience? I struggle with it, especially when the market moves against the prediction. First of all, you come out of that mindset of, you know, not being wrong. That one, even I have come across today to a certain extent. I thought when Bank Nifty falls from this zone, my resistance zone, Nifty which had gone to the upper level, it will go below the support. Okay. So with stubbornness only a bit, I was holding on to the trade. So once in a while, if you are stubborn based on that, you are paying the price by booking a loss, that is fine. But every time you keep doing that, that is the problem. It is okay to be wrong. If you see based on the probability, if you're thinking, okay, based on the probability, I can sit in the trade for quite some time, you sit. For me, initially in Indian market, I was thinking based on probability, I was sitting until what 10:30, 10:40. But once I understood, they changed their plan. When setup came to cost, for many people, I said, if you're interested, please book. I'm holding. Even I should have exited from the market. I did not hold. So stubbornness, first we need to give up. At the same time, it please understand that it is okay to be wrong. When you're wrong, take that loss and go, so that you come with a better mindset in for your next trade. When it is going against your view, you're holding means there is no use. You might say, okay, it is going against your view. Why are you holding? Because I have nothing to lose in this trade. $10, right? So since I have nothing to lose, I'm holding this trade. Let's say my risk was $50, okay, for this trade. Market is going to $60 loss, $70 loss, $80 loss. If I'm holding, I'm the stupid person. If it is at cost to cost, risk is very minimal. If I'm holding the trade, that's fine. Market has become range bound traders. No big confirmation as long as it goes below the zone. Just still 50% chance. Vinod sir, for me also it is not like easily I came to this mindset. How many thousands of times I would have looked at the charts, right? 1,000 times together. So over the period of time itself, we will learn this. Oh, traders, what do I do? Shall I close this trade or should I wait? I mean, I'm not closing this trade. I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm saying, should I close the live stream? Because market is just sideways. How much long I have to wait, I don't know. To capture from the current, if I get 600 points more, if I lose, yeah, just 170 points. Lesser than that actually. 100 points. Someone once told me, sir, if you ask, should I wait? They will say wait itself. Sir, I wish you also get target today. Thank you, ma'am. Hopefully I get. I only said that, bro. Yeah. I don't remember who said. I'll wait for another 10 minutes max. Okay. Whatever happens, let it happens. Stop loss, or if it continues after 10 minutes, I'll think about closing the trade. Here though, if it is sideways holding on to this range longer duration, both the side movement is possible. As long as these buyers do not give up, pressure itself. Okay. Cost to cost, almost. Although it has broken 382 level, I'll just let you know in case my stop loss hits. Okay, I don't want to keep my stop loss here and all, but let's say my stop loss hits. There are two zones where from where market can correct, from 84,250, okay, and 84,400. These two are the zones from where market can correct. If market corrects from this zone only, I'm kind of safe. The way how it is moving, I think it will take the stop loss. Anyways, next wait for these levels. Okay, so I'm speaking about those who want to take fresh trades. At this zone, existing trade something, if it corrects, we can manage later. If market goes below the zone, placing a small stop loss, you can look for continuation. Until then, fresh trade at this zone, maybe better you avoid, because it's just sideways holding on within a range, not making that much sense. Shilamuthu ma'am, what market is not going as per our direction, what to do? It's come out of 382 level. I said I'll wait for 10 minutes, another 5 minutes I'll wait. No, okay, 5 minutes done. The next two, this candle and the next candle I will wait. That's it. Uh, not moving anywhere, traders. Just holding. This range, at least it has to come out. Come out, retest. Shows continuation. That's something I can say. Still pressure is coming. Anything happening here? It's there at the zone. Correction to this zone. I don't know if the market is too negative, it can make a momentum like this also, but it might take a long time for this, another 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Until then, primary zone is this itself. Here is it going to form a cup, a handle here. Later, if it's going to correct, that might be something what market done. Stop loss hit. Okay, I'm done for the day. Market has come to up to 618 level. If there is any bearishness here, see if you are interested. As of now, I'm not going to look at the market. Already things have become very boring. It's rejecting from this trend line resistance. It's staying below 618. Only if you are interested, you look into bearish trade. Okay, wait for the candle, wait for the next red candle to form. If it's forming, place stop loss and look for opportunity. If it moves down, look for continuation. Again, another 15-20 minutes I don't want to waste. Okay, thank you everyone for participating in the live stream. Tomorrow I will not be available because of personal reason, so we'll continue on Monday. All right, traders, thanks for participating. Good night. Bye bye.